Hello everyone, Vandeanson here. I have just re-uploaded pretty much everything to my dynamic spawn script page on the Bohemia forums. I have changed to just packing everything into a zip folder and uploading it, and then providing you with a link for direct download. I quickly wanted to showcase how to use it, also to really test if it really works. So on my page you'll find the link, two links actually. One is for my script collection and one is for the adapted EDN fortification mods. This is needed for the base building part and I really recommend use it. The background, I have prepared a mission. I've saved it in a new folder. Just the Ravage modules are up. Some markers are placed for the trader camp, for the shipwreck, and yeah, that's it. I will spawn the bandit camps randomly, so no spawns there. So let's start the download. All right, you you get those files here. Copy them and go to your mission folder. In my case, I saved it under the single player missions, new mission, new VD mission, Danoa 2. Now copy in all the SQF files. If you already have ini.sqf in your mission folder, just copy over my bit. It is important that these lines here are at the very top of your init. They cannot be started with a delay, mainly because of this script. For some reason the trader camp spawn or the Ravage traders need to be spawned in at within first 3 seconds, I believe, of initialization. So just apply that. This doesn't matter, you can have it a little later depending how much delay you want. I tested up to 10 bandit camps same time with a delay in between the spawns of 10 seconds, so that was fine FPS wise. But play around. If you think you're lagging or your mission doesn't load, your map doesn't load, just increase the sleep timers here. Right, now I have added one more SQF, the settings, where you can just personalize everything. Here cup filler objects are used for the base building. It's basically should the camps use cup objects or not. Currently this is not doing anything. I'll have to do some work here, but just have it on true. Here, if you allow this, it will add cup structures to the base building patterns. This is already working, but it only has one base building pattern. And this, all these amount things will tell the scripts how many times they should execute. So here the matbox spawner for the materials for the base building will execute 5 times. Each spawner spawns 2 different types of, or 2 matboxes at 2 different locations, one in a house, one on the road. 5 times means 10 boxes. In the bandit camp section you can select if you want the camp to spawn at markers. Both markers and non-marker spawn can be active. If you select true, you need to place those markers on your map. If you want less markers, just delete them here and place the respective amount of markers on your map. If you want more, just add them here and on the map. Here I have selected to spawn 10 camps same time. Adjust that. You can have 20, I don't know, depends on your computer. The camps will be up for 3600 seconds and the random amount of 10, give them some randomness. If the player is within 300 meters, the camp will not be deleted. The camp will spawn 500 meters away from the player, but 3000 meters maximum. Can be adjusted, of course. Here, this bit tells the script how far the camps need to be away from any house to make sure it's somewhere out in the wilderness, and how far it should be away from any road. The higher you have these numbers, the more restrictive the placement is, and you know, if you put it up too much, the result might be a bit weird. So you know. I've also selected a condition that there must be any object near the camp, so it doesn't land in the debug zone, and I've also made sure that it will check if there is any other camp nearby, so camps do not spawn on each other. Similar for the shipwreck spawner, currently only working with markers. Here you have the trader camp markers. If you only want one marker, meaning that the trader camp should be static, you know, enter that here. And here is the new bit. I have entered weapons and equipment arrays for CUP, NEARMS, RHS, Warfare TIE, and Fritz Ruins. Just, you know, put through if you want that stuff to spawn. Warfare TIE weapons, I think they're a little buggy when it comes to selecting the appropriate magazine, but let me know what you experience. In this case, let's use Copa NEARMS only. Yeah, so this is an example of how you could use it. Save, close. And your mission is good to go. This is just functions that are executed. Do not mind that. So let's give it a try. I've placed a player. I've placed all the Ravage modules. I've placed the markers as mentioned. Let's see how it works. The current state of the script will spawn some issues sometimes with weapons. Weapon spawning. Just because some weapons cannot be displayed or whatever. Top right corner you see that the blueprint collection has been added, and that the blueprints have been spread. So basically 9 blueprints are currently in the game, in the script, and one of these scripts has just been placed in a nearby building somewhere within 300 meters. This will rotate as soon as I move out of certain radius. The error message you see now is exactly the problem, that sometimes it cannot find the appropriate magazine within my equipment function for the AI. I don't know, it still works, in most cases it's okay. It's maybe one AI that has less magazines or whatever. Worst case, he has no magazine in one of his weapons. Usually it works. If I find a better solution, I'll update it, of course. Alright, good. Let's give it a go. Now, meanwhile, you know, the trader camp should have spawned in, the shipwrecks should have spawned in. Ravage is already doing its job. As you just heard some shots, the zombies are around. Let's quickly see if we can spot some. Some spawns. This is not my shipwreck. Yeah, this is one of my shipwreck spawns. Just on one of the markers with some lootable objects and the chest here. Now at the moment, I should change it. That just tells me that my base building mod is ready. I actually need to remove that hint. Damn it. But basically now the basic blueprints have been added, and once you find new blueprints they will be added as well, and you can access them. I will show that in a second. Alright, here we have a bandit camp. So wow, I'm lucky. This time nothing has been stuck together. At the moment it happens a lot that the tents get stuck together. I will probably fix that by making sure each camp has a selected position around the fireplace. At the moment they collide a lot and it doesn't look nice, so yeah. Each camp has a mat box that spawns. One of it has really high-end loot and equipment. I've just added equipment. And the others have just a lower chance of all that things. Now my characters... Oh. I should have set damage to false. Sorry for that. Let's start again. Player allow damage. Ooh. False. Alright. Good, so we saw the trader camp. The positioning of the tents is not perfect yet. Oh yeah. With all the randomness, there comes some issues. Now let's see. This is the EDN fortifications menu for base building. It comes with those standard structures. This one I've added actually. Roof, some stuff just for ambient looks. Storage box, important, so you can build your base and put your loot there. Alright, this is an example of an item that could not be created. And very important, sandbags. Down here you see the material costs. Material boxes will spawn on roads and in buildings randomly around the player and will despawn and respawn again once the player moves too far away. If you there'll be files. There's some print screens on my original post on the forum, where you can see that there are files that you can collect, and once you collect them, there will be a new blueprint in your menu. The idea is obviously that you have to collect materials, bring them to your base, and then in your base you can build up your camp. You can load the boxes onto any vehicle. So far I have not seen any problems with that. And drive them to your base, unload the box again. You can also destroy it then. Oh, okay, that's some good example of bad marker placement. Kill me. Oh yeah, here you see, this is an example. This is a mat box that spawned. You can pick it up, drag it around, or load it into your vehicle. Let me see. I have placed the markers for the trader camps quite far spread, so I'll probably not be able to find it, but that one is working quite simply. So you've seen the starter message in the beginning that it has spawned. Yeah, what else? I have added one more script, the no rest script, that basically will spawn in it will check if you're staying at the same position for a while. If you do that, and if you're in a city, it will spawn an AI group that will hunt you. The AI group will get your position when the script, at the script start it will get the position you were at, it will get a waypoint towards that position, it will move towards you. If they reach the waypoint and you're still within 200 meters, they will, get a new position of your current location and get a new waypoint and start to chase you again. This goes on forever until you're further than 200 meters away from them, and then they will be deleted and the whole thing starts again. Yeah, I think that was pretty much it. I hope I'll be able to upload this video on YouTube. Last time I had some issues. Please test the video, let me know what you like, what you don't like, what doesn't work, what works. The weapons and equipment array solution is not perfect. It's the best I can come up with at the moment, but that might change. Yeah, thank you for watching, and especially thanks for everyone that has so far been testing the script and giving feedback. And I hope you have some fun. Cheers!